Hello everyone, Rachel here from Ladle by Ladle, and today we are talking about how to stop counting calories. There was a point in my life where I thought I would be counting calories forever, resigned to a life of control, sadness, and disordered behavior. But I am happy to say that this was not true. I transitioned from a religious calorie counter to an intuitive eater, and you can too. When you stop counting calories, you start enjoying your food for its texture and flavor and the experience of it, instead of just viewing it as another number on your plate. Eating becomes immensely more pleasurable when you're not focusing on tracking, counting, measuring, weighing, etc. all of your food. When you stop counting calories, you'll be able to start eating more intuitively by creating a stronger connection between your body's cravings and the food you eat. And most importantly, obsession with food will fall by the wayside. The truth is, no matter how accurate you think your calorie counting is using your weight, your BMI, your BMR, your TDEE, etc., there really is truly no way to know what your body needs, because every body is different. And more to the point, without going completely crazy, it is impossible to know the exact number of calories in every single morsel of food that you eat. Remember, all a calorie really is a unit of energy, and we need energy to live. Here are some tips to stop counting calories forever. Step 1, delete your apps. This is a big one. When I was counting calories, I was using the app MyFitnessPal, but there are many other like it that you may be using. Chronometer, Lose It, MyFatSecret, and surely many others that I don't know of at the top of my head. These apps were built to count calories, so logically, the first step to living a life without this burden is to completely get rid of them. If you aren't using an app to track your calories, get rid of whatever you are using. A notebook, a journal, a planner, a Word document, delete it, set it on fire, have a friend drive 20 miles out of the city and throw it in a dumpster. Get it out of your life. Step number 2, go out to eat at restaurants as often as you can, at least a few times a week. The great thing about restaurants is that most of them are completely impossible to gauge the calories from because you don't know exactly how the chef prepared it or what went into the meal. Please stop yourself from actively trying to break down the components of the meal and calculating each one. This obviously goes against the whole not counting calories thing, and a good way to do this is to make sure you're out to eat with a big group of people or with a very close friend or family member who can keep you actively engaged and distracted from trying to figure out your calorie count. If you're financially incapable of going out to eat several times a week, of course, that's totally understandable. But a good alternative is to have a friend or family member cook for you. That way you still don't know what exactly went into the preparation of the food or what's in it, and you'll have, the love and experience of having someone cook for you, and also you'll have someone there to distract you, and you won't be able to know exactly what went into the meal. Essentially, with this step, you're sort of trying to slowly let go of the tightly wound control you likely have over food to maintain this strict calorie counting regimen. Number 3, block out nutrition labels. Take a black Sharpie and cover up all the nutrition labels in your house. When you go grocery shopping, try going to local markets, farmers markets, or shopping in the bulk bins where you can't see nutrition labels. Unfortunately, in our diet culture obsessed world, nutrition labels are extremely prevalent, but as much as you can, please try not to look at them or think about them obsessively. Have someone else block them out for you. I know in this day and age it's extremely easy. You can just Google the calorie count for anything, but we're trying to stop counting calories here, and all I can say is don't do this to yourself. Try not to think about it. Remember that food is food and it's just there to nourish you. You don't need to know the numbers, and you shouldn't know the numbers because if you're watching this video, you're trying to let go of that kind of control. Finally, 4, have faith in yourself to eat intuitively, but remember to be patient. Your body knows what it wants, and I promise you it's not trying to sabotage you. Your body loves you and wants to keep you alive. So please return the favor back to it. Eating intuitively takes practice and time, but it is 100% achievable for all of us. It is the way that we were supposed to eat. But remember that it will take time. You are breaking a very nasty habit, and habits are not broken overnight. Finally, I just want to mention, if any of these steps seem impossible or overwhelming to you, I completely understand. At one point in my life, I would have watched a video like this and been like, well, that's great for you, but I can't release that kind of control. For those of you who are thinking that, I just have to say, you're here for a reason. So try and implement at least one of these tactics into one meal a day. For me, I tried many times to stop counting calories cold turkey, and every time I've re-downloaded an app or went back to using my calculator or was still obsessively thinking about it. I know that these things, they just can't happen overnight, even if you want them to. But slowly and surely, as you begin to understand the relationship you and your body have to food, and you begin to settle into your set point, these tactics will seem more and more practical and easily attainable. Take it from a girl who used to count the calories in her sticks of gum. You can do this. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. Here on Ladle by Ladle, we talk about intuitive eating, eating disorder recovery, body positivity, self-love, and veganism. And I'd love to have you with me. Bye.